Alright. Gotta get my glasses really quick. Because there's a reading. Congratulations, you've now been through my house. Sure, that's exciting for somebody. Alright. Glasses. Glasses on. Okay. What does collage mean? Also, you go over here. Continue. Clausia. Alright. Oh, what's that? Out there. Can we leave? So it said to examine. Fuck him up. Yeah.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Yeah. +1 has ammonia. Let's try.
The ammonia only makes it worse.
Oh, God.
The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You meant the second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Well, we tried. I think I don't want to be a cop anymore.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? Seriously, this isn't fun. I don't want to be a policeman anymore. Can't we do something else? I think I want to solve something else now. Do it without me. I just can't keep it down.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete.
Jeez, Rick.
I need your help. You need to get your shit together.
But I don't want to get my shit together.
Then the world will turn away from you and leave you behind.
Okay.
You should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and
My what now?
internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Half an hour, huh? Oh God, now I have to remember to... Volumetric shit compressor? Temporary research bonus, none. Research time, 30 minutes. Your shit is apart, and it's rather, oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not together. It's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together. Compress in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that'll help. Alright. Alright. There are people to talk to. There are quite a few of them to talk to. Down this way. I don't want to talk to the strike breakers right now. Because fuck them, that's why. Uh oh, that guy's still there. Wait. There. This way. Whoa, the water is doing funny things.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
What?
Rene, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
The other one is eating a big sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
What?
These manly men are playing balls.
What?
This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Alright, I got this. Ball
That's
time.
the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
We're gonna give it a shot. Uh-oh.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Feel the ball. Take in the surroundings or let go. Be the ball. Be the ball. You must be the ball. Oh, it's shot put. Hell yeah. Was that what was supposed to happen?
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Uh-oh. I think...
A whorehouse of shit.
Oh.
It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters. Probably 24, and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
What the hell is your problem?
Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
Wait, what?
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
Oh. Sorry, an honest mistake. Pétanque? Oh, pétanque, I understand. I thought it was shot put.
Well, it damn well isn't. It's pétanque. You ruined a pétanque game. We want our bull back.
Take
Okay.
it easy, Rene. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I'll try to fix this.
Mistakes are forgiven, but men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Yes, why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder.
For
You
fun.
never know. He might know something. This is a good vantage point.
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Was there an earthquake here?
No. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Oh, okay. It's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery fired?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communards again?
Communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda.
What?
And mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
All right.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Why didn't I show them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in '08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Deathblow. Sounds grim.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we plagued Betonk on their mangled corpses.
Cool.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on, the coalition? Is that why everything's bombed out? Ah, that explains all the war damage. It doesn't. Coalition.
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
Is that why everything's so bombed out?
Son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in his eyes.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
You don't want to know what I think.
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. Okay. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. Commies just don't understand how money works. Nothing. I don't think. I just do.
Preposterous! Surely you don't mean it. I'm just sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those commie hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking my piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol. Or even if that damn clan Frisell had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted.
No, it
This
wasn't.
was the plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Who is this Frisell?
Damn Frisell. He was a king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
You mentioned Guillaume?
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frisell. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
What exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already. It's
Yeah.
no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling and Rex?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with the cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
All right.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
Well, what about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
Not to mention keeping the station tidy and the men fed and happy. There are no duties RCM women couldn't carry out. I try to avoid voicing opinions on controversial matters. Let's just drop it. There are no duties RCM women couldn't carry out.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you, officer?
No, I don't think there's any evolutionary inequality at play here.
Really, officer. Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top. Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
No, good for you, freak. Oh, threw the boulet in the sea. Thank you for your time.
Hey.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love.
Goddamn
Should
right.
we just stop building love, too?
Yes, we should stop building love. I'm a love winner. Yes, we should all stop building love would be my normal answer, but I...
So, what about all that communism you've promised to build? Word on the street is you've woken up from 1,000 years of slumber, promising to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before. Is that true?
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners.
That's goddamn right.
All people who have more than 25 real in their pockets. Literally
No,
murder
not
all
that.
human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
Oh, right, that sounds like me.
Funky style. Very funky. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
What's this communism even about? Roll up your sleeves and start building communism. Opt in. It's too tiring. I don't have it in me. I'm beat down and broken. Opt out.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
opting in.
Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
What? Firing squads? You didn't say anything about those. Roll your sleeves up further and breathe in the pristine air. Am I internalizing this one too? Wait. Equip and complete. Volumetric shit compressor. I thought, what the fuck? Oh, I need... Oh. It costs some points. Oh. Okay. Right. Oh, God damn it. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. What? Onto the roof? What the fuck? Okay. Oh. Oh, a rock. Yeah, are you fucking serious? I can't go that way? You... Bigger boule. Okay, alright. Let's go. Bigger, enormous bulls worthy of a real man. Yeah, alright. Wait, what? Evolving thoughts. What's the red one? Oh, erotica without erotica. Man from Heimdall and the wildfire. Alright. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. Alright.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall? Leave. I don't have a hope in hell of... No, stop. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, roundabout north. Keepside apartment. What? Pigo? There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Is that blood? Oops.
Yes?
Nothing. I clicked on you by accident. Kitsuragi. Inside, the frame of a motorcycle in repair. And the tools used to repair it. Okay, well, you didn't give me 1 second.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
We just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Don't use that tone with me. I am the law. Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Heh, yeah. When were you last tested? Just answer some questions, okay?
Ask away, pigman. But I don't promise to answer.
A brush, an artist. The red splatter is urban expressionism.
You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking
The
at?
lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
She nods disdainfully toward the woman performing maintenance on the boat docked next to the pier.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershore. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon. Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
All right.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to
Have
write.
you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cards. And my name's not Mona, so...
So why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know. Summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love the public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to have to stop you. This is hooliganism. Actually, I don't have an opinion. I lied. I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Yeah.
She means the opposite.
Do you know anything about the
I
recent
ain't
murder?
no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Yeah, well, if there are no shortage of squealers, I'm having a tough time finding them.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
Yeah.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Alright. Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got
Alright.
eyes on you.
Okay. Ungulate? What a fucking word that is.
Volumetric shit compressor.
Oh.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Okay. Okay. Perhaps I might be able to try again. Forget. Oh. Interesting. I did try to, implement that shit earlier, but, it didn't work. Probably because I was trying too hard. Or to do it before it was ready to be learned or something. I don't know. Okay. ZC is a rat. Looks like there was more construction here once decades ago. Oi oi Savoy! Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Galan. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Sounds like a good lyric. Oh yeah, I didn't actually come down here to get that. Here you go. Oh, fabulous. Magnesium. Wait, did I? I don't think I did. Can we go in there?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking
Doesn't
to?
matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
From within comes the faint sound of a broom sweeping across the concrete floor.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
Please let me inside. It's cool out here.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking.
No. I'll go check the
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
No kidding. Alright. Let's go harass this moneyed old lady. Hello? Yeah.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. Joyce L. What does the L stand for?
Peyton, my maiden name.
Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat. RCM, what is that? I'm a little foggy here.
I meant you, the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Yeah.
The police.
Huh, what gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Okay.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
Don't shake her
I'm
hand.
afraid my partner doesn't shake hands. Please don't take offense.
None taken, officer. Either way, I'm glad you're both here now. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. This is a tactic. It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group. What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Who are the other Indo tribes? You're in good company, it seems. How much money does Wild Pines have? Who are the other?
Son Baptiste, Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
You're in good company,
Why,
it
thank you.
seems. How much money does Wild
I'm
Pines
not
have?
at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
That's it? I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time.
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions. Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all
They
these billions?
started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the Great Unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Probably helps us start out with a royal
You know more than you
monopoly.
let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
What does such a large system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
You don't keep it moving, the workers do. The company's nothing without
We
them.
built this district.
We. There it is. She owns up to it.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP. Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
What can you tell me about this strike? What can you tell me about this lynching? You seem rich. Can I have some
It's
money?
what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What lustrous
A
hair?
well-kept, yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints of grey, she's elected to keep it au naturel, shaped into a permanent wave. Late 40s style, positively statuesque, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible, within reason.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor, poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
Ashamed? I'm not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough. That's right.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Voila.
Ah.
You're doing it.
You seem rich. Can I have
Why,
some money?
Yes, I am rich. How much money do you need? Hopefully not too much. I couldn't bring all of it with me.
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament than she's letting on?
I need 70 real.
That's a reasonable sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
Wow.
She removes a few notes and hands them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the... There must be about 200 real in that zip bag. Maybe a little less. Plus some change at the bottom.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
Bribe me, all right. I'm your little peon now. I'm an honorable policeman, one of the few good men in Revachol. Funny that you were worried about this and not your ruthless exploitation of the entire human race. I'm still getting my head around this whole money concept. You were just helping me out. I want to talk about something else now.
That donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
What can you tell me about
Quite
this
a few
lynching?
things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
More curious by the minute. Why is that, Detective?
Well, remember when my partner told you I recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to that.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life and the world. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
God damn it.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. Feelings will guide the way.
But, madam, to know about this lynching is very important to me. Is the case I'm
assure
solving.
you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
You have so much else. I only have this. This is the entirety of me existence.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
This boat, for example, in a home somewhere. I only have this case. Uh-oh.
Officer.
Oh, I don't remember anything except this lynching. There's only this coast and this lynching.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible. The
like
Union
what?
is conducting drug trade out of the harbor.
What?
It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Yeah, I agree.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, madam. Okay, chill. Chill.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Really? I thought it was going
This
so
woman
well.
is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
What do you propose that we don't investigate the drug trafficking? We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
You could request a new one from the station, but that would literally take months.
What do you propose that we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
The company must have more ears on the ground. She could have known about
I
my
wouldn't
condition.
go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She's a professional, after all.
Okay, let's get back to her then.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
The octopus that straddles Revachol. The Emergencies Act is the cornerstone of post-war Revachol, inseparable from the world it created.
An octopus? I will slay it.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
Leave it alone.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this
I
precisely?
believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh. Tell us more about the behemoth.
The
We've
union
talked to him
employs a
already.
giant covered in tattoos. A
Tattoos.
racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now.
So the strike is connected to the lynching.
Yes, I believe there is a connection. But that's a subject for later.
How are the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And
Okay.
when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
What are their demands? What are the scabs at the gate? Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Don't let her answer it herself.
No, I mean scabs.
If these workers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Not
Keep in
cool.
mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the Union.
Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first. Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
If you were to prick it with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
You sound like you're about to take a rapier to him. Is that bad? He can't be that bad. Everard is here, the workers' movement. No, To be completely honest with you, I'm very sleepy and need a nap.
Oh, heavens no. We get along just fine. Yet, now that you mention it, I can't stop imagining that black treacle just dribbling down his double chin. He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of him?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
What the fuck?
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the Union itself outside the Brothers Clear?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act. But they did it. I can respect that.
No, sorry.
Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, Detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
An effective advocate for the rights of legal workers. A giant leech sucking the life out of a shoal. Basically a socialist mob? No. I prefer not to have an opinion on those things. Not an effective advocate.
Indeed. And a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
One more thing. You said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
This forewoman, her name?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence. Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name. And I don't have access to the Union's files.
Some kind of extortion,
Indeed.
probably.
The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a Union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Okay.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh, yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board. Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
The king is dead. Long live the workers.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start. I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyar at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
Of course. How else can I help?
Oh, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal? Excuse me.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from... Oh, I thought I
Yes,
said
but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Am I gonna need bolt cutters for
Unlikely,
this?
officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Okay, I am very sleepy, dude. I've been running around all day. I'm gonna have to cut it off here because I'm literally falling asleep. I really thought that I was gonna slay a couple hours of this game today and be completely like up for it, but I am not. I am so sleepy. Okay, bye.
One eternity later.
Okay, so one nap later, and here I am. So I left off. I hit end stream. Excuse me. And then I tried to save my game, and I couldn't because I was in the middle of a dialogue tree. So we'll see just how far I didn't get, what the last autosave was. We'll see. Continue. Okay, so we're still talking to her.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Tell me about this
It's
alleged
much
drug
straightforward.
trafficking.
Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Okay.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at...
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier? It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it? What proof do you have that this Union is involved? We already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching. Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation. Why didn't you come to the RCMs earlier?
We
Just
did.
dumb.
On more than one
Oh.
occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction the area falls under.
Interesting.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
What?
Well, here's your chance, officers.
It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the trade committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
What proof do you have that this
How do you
union,
think
the
they're
union's
financing
above?
this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
We already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the
The
lynching.
two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Dude. Okay. Made up my mind. Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Technically, the neighboring Ozone and Fas Alamer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass, the 4th largest island in the world. It is not an archipelago.
Wait, I thought Le Caillou was one big island.
Okay, if you want to get technical, the point is we're all on islands here, and sail is still the most expedient way to get from one island to another, especially when you're in a hurry to resolve a strike.
Still, I haven't
seen
seen.
anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the island.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich. Before you do, it will be pertinent to ask other questions. Gather more info on this boat of hers.
The boat? No. It is called Cor de Leyte 19 because that's the type of sloop it is. It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business. My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
You have a license?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Let's talk about the economics of this boat you're on.
Oh my, the E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
Yes, exactly. Precisemundo, class wartime, baby. No, it's a symbol of our subjugation to foreign capital. Oh, the bad kind of capital. Forget about it, I was out of line. Precisemundo, class wartime,
Detective,
baby.
may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is a professional negotiator?
Mm.
Then what does that say? Does it say docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A? 33A? This old proletarian haunt here? As I said, plenty of people drive boats, of all social strata.
Your synapses flesh.
This house was built before the revolution. Funny, I don't see any other eels' heels around. What? There doesn't seem... I thought she said eels' hips. This doesn't seem to be the much space left with this 19 paisley tuck around here.
Okay, it is anti-centennial.
The people who live there now lead a different lifestyle, if you know what I
assure
mean.
you, they drove quite a hard bargain for this space. But you're right, I am a bourgeois woman, and this is my fast, lightweight, interminably bourgeois boat.
Okay.
Good.
What can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Wait. She just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Tell us more about this
What can I
behemoth.
say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist
Tattoos?
giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now.
Har, har, har. So the strike is connected to the lynching.
Yes, I believe there is a connection. But that's a subject for later.
How are the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
God damn. Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
What are their
There are
demands?
leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
I like it.
Then you might also like their other slogan. Demand democracy.
Not hard communist enough for me.
Personally, I agree. It lacks
Biggest
the
communism builder trophy I just
every
got.
worker a member of the board.
It lacks the pizzazzo of every worker member of the board. What exactly do they mean by it, though? What's the
It's
demand?
quite simple, you see. Every every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what, about anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the employees of Wild Pines Group.
The king is dead, long live the workers.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start.
What you gonna do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
What?
This checks out.
The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
Scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrog, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Don't let her answer it herself.
No, I mean scabs.
If these workers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Tell me about this union boss, Mr. Clare.
Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first. Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe?
What?
No, a rapier.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Oh, there are two of them?
Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits. Office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
An effective advocate for the rights of local working men? Obviously not. A giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol. Basically a socialist mob. I prefer not to have an opinion on these things.
Indeed.
This one.
And a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
Oh, one more thing. You said something happened in the elections.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
What?
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
This forewoman, her name?
What the fuck?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence. Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name. And I don't have access to the Union's files.
Some kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a Union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Okay,
Of
that's
course.
it.
How else can I help?
That's all
Of
for now.
course, Detective. Take care.
Oh my god.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Firstly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and, you know, not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Really? We're her henchmen
This
now?
woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
What do you propose that we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Company must have more ears on the ground and could have known about my
I
condition.
wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She's a professional, after all.
Okay, good. No, find my badge. I know this is gonna be like, oh yeah,
That would
sure.
be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
Yeah.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
Yeah, I
You
know.
could request a new one from the station, but that would literally take months.
No, thank you. Let's get back to her then. Conclude.
You're back. Good.
Oh,
What can I help you with?
well, we're done. Okay. Thank you. That's all I have for now. Okay, now. Okay. We've, did it save that part? I think it did. We knocked and we talked to the lady. No, go away. Okay. We need to talk to a driver, I guess. What's down here? Ah. No. For fuck's sake. Roy's Punch Up. Fast cash for faster times. Ew. Alright. Water lockout of order until Wednesday at 7:15. Barry, can you hear me, buddy? Who the fuck's Barry? Butter sign down. Alright.
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed with the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
No salami for that guy, huh?
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
Do you know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign.
Huh.
Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershell. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
You know what's further down the
Well,
coast?
there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
It is salty, it is savory, it is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Yummy.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Hell yeah. Alright, bye.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a cracked salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Pull the lever.
Pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then nothing happens.
Release the lever. I don't want to break it.
Back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Isn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Yep. Oh, we can go in here? Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the wall of the shop.
Have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed.
Entertained.
Is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he on?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidon? What's that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness.
Whoa.
It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Step closer. Sir, could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
No judgment, just curious. I probably did loads of Peralodon before I lost my memory.
I've had to take it. You know, since the People's Pile cleanup. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
The People's Pile? What's that?
Bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
Oh dear.
The People's Pile was a Type U particle decay generator that failed immediately after entering service, releasing radioactive waste into River Esperance.
Ew. Why did it fail?
An emergency valve defect resulted in steam pressure blowing the turbine, taking the fuel containment vessel up in the explosion. Both the faulty design and lack of finances contributed to the catastrophe.
Damn, that sucks. Tell me more about the Emergency Relief Brigade.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
It must have been tough radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. And why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment. An early death. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
How'd you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
You might be able to aid in our
I
investigation.
doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by cops?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Don't!
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
I'm seriously running out of shits to give. Let corpses hang on trees. I'm quitting. Fuck you. I've wasted my life protecting humans. They don't deserve it. I'm done. No one even likes cops. That's true. I wish I was fucking dead. Fuck you. Fuck you.
don't dispute that you have been charged with protecting the people of a particularly challenging district. But poverty does not make one a loser. Poverty is just poverty.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. A police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "It's because the Furrows lost that match," said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the
Ptolemy
man's superior
Price?
officer.
Really?
"It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while," Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Mac Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, "Whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all."
Oops. Oh. Oh my god! That's the end! I quit! I literally quit! What the fuck? Oh my god, okay. What? 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 You're kidding. Do I have to start all over again? No way. Wait, no way, wait, no way. Wait, it's the... It's the 11th. Oh my god. We have to do this again? Oh, I'm so sick of talking to this woman.
This is not going quite as... Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance.
Oh, I thought it was going
This
so
woman is
well.
running circles around us.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
Let's go back there then. Aren't we done talking to her?
You're back. Good.
Oh my god. Tell me about this Elysium.
Ingredients.
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL. Yes.
Wild Pine seems to be well approved.
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. Yes, but you...
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Am I gonna need bolt cutters for this?
I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers. Well,
how convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Perhaps you've noticed that
hi.
lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout.
If you're not trying to sell me something, that's a very nice compliment. I appreciate it.
One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Her irises are...
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver,
uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, we gotta go through all these again.
We know the
well, no. This is a limit. Thousands of liters of...
Well...
What is that, Luke?
Why I had to call East Motor Track. Beg them to open a...
Yeah. I am sorry for the inconvenience. How do you think they're financing?
There was a shakedown of local...
Okay, we're gonna save right after this.
With respect to these desert cacti, the precisely smuggled out of that very... The two might...
Or not.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job... Yes? Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers linked. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance. Why, yes I am. Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get... Yes, we are.
Technically, the neighboring.
Okay, if you want to get technical. I haven't seen it.
Actually, that motor, it's for crossing long distance.
Neither is this.
You need to make this lady. Before you do, it will be pertinent to ask other questions.
The boat? No. It's a pleasure craft. A 19 pacer. My sloop?
I'm enjoying this part of the interview.
Officer,
the crowns of her teeth, her nonchalance, might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act.
Oh my. The E word.
Detective, may I remind you that...
Then what does that say? 33A? This old proletarian hall. Yes. Anyway. Oh my. The E word. You mean to say...
Detective.
Then what does that say? 33A? This old proletarian haunt here. As I said, plenty of people drive boats.
She takes a sip.
Okay. Of course.
Nothing happens for quite a while. It doesn't.
Oh my. The E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption?
Detective.
Then what does that 33A? This old... Yes. Anyway. Good. Everything. Right first, you'd have...
The octopus that straddles Revachol, the Emergencies Act, is the cornerstone of post-war Revachol, inseparable from the world it created.
Good luck is only kept in...
What do ma'am mean?
You'd be shooting yourself in...
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike. I believe the official...
And how are the talks going?
They're not.
Wait. She just admitted that the...
Now they won't even let me into the harbor. What can I say? The union employs a giant... Yes, I believe there is a... Let's say...
And when did you first...
I arrived 3 weeks...
But the strike began...
I wasn't the original...
This isn't the first time the...
Heavens, no.
Ludicrous, even. It's...
Mr. Clare told him... Fuck off, midget. Go, Monty. Keep in mind, this isn't a... There are leaflets every worker.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that...
Then you might also like their other slogan. Personally, I agree. It lacks the pizzazz. It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines Group... Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would... I'm not sure. And now, people are...
Excuse me. From whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it...
This checks out.
The scab.
Don't let her answer it herself.
If these workers...
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you.
Everard? Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt.
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. And
he is the most corrupt individual. Yes. Edgar is how they circumvent the term limits, you see. With a funny little switcheroo. The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and
A mob.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but And your opinion, detective? If I may ask. Indeed. And a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have I'm glad you asked.
Disappeared?
Yes.
This forewoman.
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. Indeed. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things...
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just...
Of course. How else? Of course, detective.
Okay. Holy shit, dude. A quadrillion %. Okay. Save. Oh my god. I don't want to have that conversation again. Oh my fucking god. Whoop.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone. They look pretty ancient.
Where? There? Those are old. These bullets were fired during the Revolution, over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation. Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
I don't have a bowl for you. Sorry. I am bowlless.
A couple of this panel usually you pull the lever, nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored?
G'day to you.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that. Too bad it also... It's supposed to operate the water. Safety measure. It'll be restarted on Wednesday morning. You want to do the honors when the time comes? Great! Just drop in on Wednesday if you want to see the waterlock at work. They say the canal crew will be here at 7:15.
The coast part of the map is inaccessible until the third day.
Well, there's the... Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out... Sure thing.
It is salty. It is savory. It is chewy.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Alright. Save. I'm not doing all that shit again. An antique cash register? Military wear. Oh.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Heimdall burning. The antlers on the hood of the man's cloak and his piercing blue eyes are familiar. Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or...
Sniffing is okay. But please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
It's the man from Heimdall.
Walking away from his burning village. Yes. Huh?
I lost my memory recently and need help remembering basic facts about reality. Huh? I said I lost my memory recently and need help remembering basic facts about reality.
Oh, I see. That's tough, man. I feel the same way sometimes. The man from Heimdall is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Kotla. Most people don't think that man from Heimdall ever really existed, but they are wrong.
Alright, Mr. Psychedelic User. What does that mean?
Heimdall isn't a real place.
Oh.
Neither is the man a real man, of course. but both the man and Hjelmdal are an ontological necessity.
What?
But hey, it's not worth getting into an argument about.
Yeah.
Wow. What?
What do you mean the man from Himdall was real?
I mean, even if the man from Hjelmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Hjelmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
It's for the best, because Eamdal is not a real place, and thus he could not have gone there. His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting.
How much are you selling this t-shirt for?
2 real.
That's it?
That's dirt cheap.
For free?
Why?
Perhaps I could repay you in some other way. I guess I can't really think of any good
I
reason.
deal in goods, not services.
Ooh, +1. Ooh. -2 authority.
Welcome to Hjelmdal, officer.
Cute. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna buy the shirt.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the street
The
light.
light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This
Alright.
would make quite a statement in your living room.
No. Where'd you get
It
this?
was brought to me to be altered.
We are not
Okay.
here to investigate the theft of city property.
Yeah.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
Yeah. I can't buy everything. I'm sure there's a trophy for buying everything in this shop, but I can't do it. Film projector is whirring away.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Inspector Knights on
Big men
horseback.
on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Point at the knights on horseback. These are Franco-Generian cavalry, right?
Mhm. I used to be very serious about my Franco-Nigerian knights.
Oh, Franco-Nigerian. Sorry. Inspect the blue
They're not all
uniforms.
blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Why are they so bright? Wait, this looks like Rene, the old guy who was playing pétanque.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Right, smart. What exactly
Which
are these?
ones? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of the revolution. The uniforms are painted a bit too brightly, I suppose.
Expecto Patronum. Inspect the figurines in rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Are these Even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
Why? Because they're different colors? It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it. The contrast is meant to be disheartening, as it ought to be. It is impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Gart, whose bitch it made me. I wish it was more nuanced. As it stands, I cannot comment. Are you serious? Oh, this is the streamer answer. Like, all the fence sitter answers are the streamer answers. I hate that they put these in here, but I totally understand why they're there. Like, if you want like audience capture over like the most broadest spectrum of people in the world, you have to have neutral ass answers. But if you give a shit about, life, then you'll answer the way that you actually feel. Even we can do it.
Maybe.
Maybe. Dude, this game makes me so sleepy. Dig up a truly cool, figurine in the box under. Hell yeah.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
Whoa, what is this?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
What?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too.
Hell yeah.
I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
Cool.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tip of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Shopkeep. This Stereo 8 approved machine here
is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm.
We need a tape player.
It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Could this device come in handy in my police work? I know it can. Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
What?
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
Don't like music? What do you like then?
The stuff I record myself. Silverware shaking in drawers as motor cars race by. Nocturnal animals climbing on the roof. Airship rotors. That kind of thing.
Okay.
Maybe you should ditch music as well. Get into these more experimental sounds he's describing.
Equip the display tapes
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything.
I think I'm
Wherever.
gonna regret
Turn
this.
any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Wait a minute, I can't talk to him again? What? Oh no, he's over here. I'm stupid. It's okay.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
How... This one.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed. Typical vacuous consumerist objects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others. This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize. Ugh. Typical vacuous consumerist objects. I say after I've bought 2 of them. Quite the collection
It keeps
indeed.
me entertained.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, a drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Step closer. Sunglasses.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
No judgment. Just curious. I probably did. Leads? Loads of Sferliodon before I lost my
I've
money.
had to take it. You know, since the people's pile cleanup.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
How did you end up running a pawn
The
shop?
cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it, so I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there, it's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but... The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt, so I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there, it's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but... I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
You said you'd done it before, yeah?
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved. He won't be your nog, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
I think I've tried it once and liked it. I haven't, but don't worry, I can take it. I ride the Fyro every day, you.
Here you go, man.
What? Thank you, man. Take the thingy. Actually, I changed my mind. I don't want it.
Of course.
I'm getting sleepy again. Why does this game make me tired? There's so much reading, and then I don't know what the fuck. The boombox what tape?
Of course. It's in working order still, isn't it? Just pick your tape and set it spinning. It all starts with the tape. I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have. I do my best to...
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
By the way, do you happen a gun?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Despair creeps into you. Getting fat step up from total annihilation, right? He watches you melt down stoically. From nothing you can say would make you...
Oh, am I gonna die again? God damn it! What? How do... Oh, no. Oh, dear. Whoa, what happened? I pushed the wrong button. Alright. Options. Don't die. What the hell? Continue. Wait. Oh, it gave me the option to continue that time. Alright.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
I want to get into that mug talk again. What?
But it will not happen. The mug talk is exhausted. It is time to return to work.
Okay. Hey, where's my shirt? Bah. All right. It's like I never went in there. That's fine. I'm just doomed. It's time, I think, to go into, oh god, the union thing. It's 4 o'clock. Right? Am I dumb? Oh, alright. Money. Great. Photos of the men in overalls toting guns and Union placards. Cool. That's nice. Let's go talk to this guy again.
Can I help you?
About the money
Yes.
I owe.
Have you got it? Well,
Cool.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you? Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place...
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
The wall behind the manager. Huh.
It's after 1600. The sign said reserved starting at 1600. Why isn't anyone in there?
Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, you know, lynching. They
Is
probably
that?
fucking killed that guy or something, and that's why.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
I saw a sign. Okay. There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'll like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Oh my god, you only managed 3.
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
Okay. Let's go talk to the lorry drivers. I have a skill point. Where do I spend it? Encyclopedia? No. No. Yeah. Oops, wait. Did that save? Okay, it did.
easy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
What exactly is a scab? Yeah, I'm a scab. Poor and downtrodden. I'm not a scab. I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
What?
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
Psst, show him your stolen card. Now has arrived the perfect moment.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinez investigating a murder. I need to know what's behind these gates I'm exploring.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
Does this mean you can let me through the
I
gate?
don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage.
If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs?
What? That simple? I just walk up?
Right. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him. Then press the button to unlock the door. Then go past him again. And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So you're saying it's actually quite difficult. Gotcha. I think I have some questions for you first.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
I've come to Martinez investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That
Yeah.
sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually very fun and easy.
I don't believe you. Post L'Aventurier said the same thing. They tried to get me to be their postman. So fun, so easy, they said. It's just walking. It wasn't. I'm doing much better here at the harbor. Being an honest union man with a lot of free time on his hands.
I'm actually a worker like you guys. I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give Can you give me some of it? What is this strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike too. Just can't break the command structure and tell you now.
I'm actually a worker like you guys know. I'm a bit short on money. Nice chocolate and get moving. Wait, how did I get back here? I just walked past him. How the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger, because you are not a threat to me.
Puff out your chest, still say nothing. What do you mean, my body betrays my degeneracy? My body does not betray my degeneracy. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police, and I need to get into the harbor.
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul.
What?
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat.
What?
You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Wait, Al Ghul?
Yes, Al-Ghul.
He means alcohol.
Oh.
Correct, my small skull servant. Al-Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison, a parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you, for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
Intentionally fermented drinks have existed for 10,000 years.
The Hilmaran people did not invent alcohol. It's existed since the Neolithic. This explains everything. This has nothing to do with why I'm here.
Your life and the life of your race revolve around Al-Ghul.
Alright.
It has everything to do with why you're here.
You're right, I'm a servant of Al Ghul, but I still need to enter the shadow. Enter the harbor. Wow, I really... I'm gonna have to string all these videos together because I'm so sleepy. I just don't know why this game makes me tired. Like I said, it's the whole aspect of somebody else reading to me. It's making me tired. I just need to get into the shadow. I don't really need to get into the harbor right now. I just want to leave. Enough. I need you to open the door.
You don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the Sandwich race is waning.
The ham sandwich race.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Oh, yeah.
Look at my craniology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad example, even of yours. It saddens me.
Wow.
You were once a noble and powerful race.
I don't know, I'd like to think we're the same.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures. like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor.
Come on, I just need you to move about 20 meters back. Centimeters. Push him out of the way. You're right about all this. Now, I'm just need you to let me into... This is going nowhere. Leave. Dave. Yo, guys. I'm seriously... I will come back later, but I definitely need a nap again. What the fuck? I'm gonna be absolutely straightforward with you. I slept through most of that. This is crazy. I need a nap. I don't know. I'm sorry. Bye.